A little backstory. In November of 2019, I dashed to Target to pick up some cupcake decorating ingredients before visiting my aunt and cousin for lunch. Later that day, at a rather fine restaurant, with this in mind, I was somewhat dressed up. Nothing too extravagant, but I did seem significantly older. It was approximately 10:00 a.m., and I was walking back to my vehicle from the Target. I usually park towards the rear of parking lots since I despise fighting for a parking place. Suddenly, a truck drives into a parking place a little distance ahead of me, and a guy gets out. As he began to approach me, I became terrified. He inquired whether I was single before telling me I was the most gorgeous lady he'd ever seen. I informed him that I am underage and that I have a boyfriend. I lied about that portion, and he responded that he would wait. This guy must have been at least 40 years old. He then gets back into his vehicle and drives around the parking lot to a spa. At this moment, I was almost halfway to my vehicle, but there was no way in hell. I was about to go back to my vehicle when I realized he was watching me, so I went to a local frozen yogurt shop instead. I was clearly trembling. I hastily grabbed a cup of yogurt and tried to seem natural since this man was peering through the glass. I called my best friend, who lives in the neighborhood near the shopping center, and he quickly said he would be there soon. About 10 to 12 minutes later, my friend arrived and picked me up from the yogurt place. As we pulled out of the parking lot, the man in the truck began to follow us. I told my aunt saying I would be around 30 minutes late for lunch because my buddy took a number of back roads in the region and drove through some unfamiliar areas, and we ultimately lost the vehicle. My buddy is a true hero, and he escorted me back to my vehicle in the parking lot. I had planned to perform a few quick errands before heading to lunch, but that clearly did not happen.